Hello, everyone. It has been a day. So we'll just start that off. It's been a day. I hope to catch up with everyone, see how everyone's doing. I know this is an extremely late live, even for me. This is near my bedtime, everybody. I get up early. So, as you all know, this is late because we have a family member that is in the ICU. And we have fingers crossed, toes crossed, and everything that they pull out. Um, but we've been racing back and forth between our house and ICU that is 2 hours away for the past almost week. So because this happened right when it happened, well, it's been like 5 days, but go back and forth 2 hours each way. It'll feel like a lot longer, especially when you're trying to maintain a household and everything else. So in the process of that, we have a good Christmas, like it's decent, but then child gets cut. Present doesn't even work. And so today, I spent, as soon as we got out of the intensive care and we raced home, so 2.5 hours home, I grabbed the computer. I'm going to say hi to everyone in just a second. Grab the computer, and then I am hoping that I get to Best Buy in time, because we've still got a kid with no present and a really messed up finger. So I get there, and we'll go into it in just a second. I want to say hi to everybody because that Best Buy was woo. Okay, so first of all, let's say hi. We've got Rhonda present. Miss Sunrise Dawn, hi from North Georgia, everyone. Having eye surgery in the morning, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it and stay. You know what? I definitely understand. And you know what? As I said, I'm thinking about you, and you've got this. I've been through quite a few surgeries myself, and it sucks. The amazing Joni is in the house. We all love Miss Joni. Okay, Cassie is in the house. Yeah, I may fall asleep, but I'll keep it streaming. Just want to pop in and show some love. That's right. We got to show a little love, right? But if you do have to go to bed, I do understand. It is late, so I do understand. Okay, seems like a new name. May the force be with you. Made a roaring fire. I do love that name. Because suddenly I want to go watch Star Wars again. I might just do that. Okay, making sure that I say hi. Okay, LA Chameleon, Miss Sunrise Dawn, my thoughts are with you. So much surgery in such a short time must be very taxing. Yeah, it sounds like it is. Who do we have here? The amazing Super Pup is in the chat. Thank you, and that's a great update. Yeah. We definitely needed that very much. Karine, my lovely Liz. It's very late here in Brazil, but I will watch on the replay. Have a great night. You have a great night too, Karine. I love saying your name. Susan P is in the house. Hi, everyone. Okay, making sure we do this. Oh, we have Betsy. Don't forget, we have Betsy. Good evening to Liz and everyone else. Hope everyone is having a great evening. Oh, can't forget this one. Retired Red. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Okay. Geek Diva herself. Hello. Hi. I'm so glad to see you. Is that Summer Savage? Hey, my lovelies. We have got a great house today. Amanda Beaumont. Kia Aura, my friends. Kia Aura, my friends. I might not be getting that. Okay. Grouchy Mama Bear. Hi, Liz. Hello to you. Okay. Pat O is in the house. Hello, Pat. Hi, Liz and everyone. It is nice to see you. Joanne, nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Liz. And hello to you, too. Oh, we've got Pup Groomer in the house. Hey, hey. All right. We are almost there, everybody. I promise. Witness is in the house. Hi, Liz. How are you? I'm doing a lot better than I was. because I literally, if we could count the amount of bad things that happened during Christmas, it was just we'll definitely go into it. Inappropriate heifer. Hey, lovelies, please send NyQuil. I definitely understand that one. We have a couple of sick friends with sick kids. Okay. We have Marie Maron in the house. Hey, Liz. Hello to you. How are you today? Okay, I think I'm almost there. I think I'm good. Okay, so we're good. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate more than you know. So as you know, we have all this catastrophe, and you know what? It was, we're trying to deal with the hospital stuff, and then get this: one of the other family members is like, "Oh, we're going to move this person to Reno, which is a 6.5 hour drive from us." And Carrie is basically like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you're going to do that to me? Like, I'm literally driving back and forth, and I'm getting angry. Like, what are you talking about?" And then finally it was shut down, because they don't have the final say. She does. So in the process of that, it's just been like, you you know that whole saying where it says God only gives you what you can handle. I don't know how much more we can handle, because it's I'm crying a lot. Um, so it's just one of those things. So as you all know, I take the computer to Best Buy. First, we talk to a regular person. I'm like, "Hey, just be careful. There's glass." Tell them the whole story. I'm like, "Look, I'm not even going to mess with you. This is what happened. This is what's going on. Please tell me that you can fix this." And so she's like, "We're out of this one. Let's try to order it." Okay, if we wait to order it, it's going to be a little over 2 weeks to get it. So then we have one child that has no Christmas present, none, nothing. Just, a little bit of games, a little bit of this and that. And then suddenly it's like, "Just kidding. You don't get a computer, so you don't get to play those games." Just kidding. Um, and then I was like, "Look, man, I'm not going to give Carrie a call and say, 'Look, this is what they're offering. This is the best they can do.'" So I'm like, "Look, please don't make me call her and tell her that. Please don't make me call her while she's sitting in the ICU to call her and say, 'Hey, this is the best they can do. You've got to, I need a miracle, dude. I need to have something amazing happen.'" Now I am not saying give me the store, but I'm saying if you can do something, I am begging you, please, pretty please, because I didn't want to have to make that call to Carrie. Who would want to make that call? Like, "Hey, just kidding. I know that, we got a pretty messed up finger, but hey, it's totally okay that this happened to your kid. We can't do anything about it. And oh yeah, there's no Christmas. So bah humbug." And so we're sitting there and he goes, what are you thinking?" I was like, "Okay, how about the next model up and just give it to me for the same price? I'm just don't go down," because we saved up as much as we could for that. And so he's like, "You know what? I don't have any next model ups. All we have is this, and this, and this." And it's like thousands of dollars difference. And I'm like, "Okay, first of all, can't afford the thousands of dollars, but thank you." And so then he starts flipping through and seeing stuff. And he's like, "Well, this one's like $200 more. And it's at this location about 30 minutes away." I'm like, "Okay, can you give it to me for the same price and just make it an exchange, please? I know it's a better computer, but I'm asking you to please do this. Like, I can't come home empty handed." And he's like, so I give him a minute to think about it because there's none of this computer within an hour drive and they all close at 8 o'clock. There's none of this computer. There's none of the step down. Sharon, nice to see you. I know I missed someone else. Let's see. Oh, that was me. Double clicked it. That was me. Sorry. Carrie's nowhere near me right now. Sharon, "Oh man, I just got home from work. I'm so late. By the way, hello. You're never late. Whatever time you get here is the time that you want to be here." Yeah, I want this to end with the Christmas miracle, right? Like I needed I need something. Like there's been just too much happening within a short period of time. And so he does it. He's like, you know what? You know, absolutely. We'll go ahead and take care of this. Swap it out, go pick it up, blah, 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 same price, even. And it was like a $200 difference. So I'm not going to say it was, right on target or anything like that, but we didn't have the extra $200, especially with going back and forth to the city that we had been going to. So in the process of all that, I then get in my car. I'm getting ready to give this man like a, oh, thank you, Jesus kind of hug. And I'm like, you know what? Just shoot, just send me on my way, and I will head to the next Best Buy as long as it's within a, because I had an hour till 8 p.m. and I'd already been driving for so long. So then I hop in the car, I drive to the other location, and they happen to have one left, and that was the one that they just sold me. So I'm like, look, because of what happened, can you do this exchange, and can we open the box and check everything before I leave the store? And so she's like, well, that's not protocol, but you can open it once I do that. So then I'm like, okay, obviously. And then all of a sudden she gets out an electric knife, the box cutter. She gets it out and she cuts it open and then leans and she's like, does this feel intact? And there's no glass. So we lost the pretty lights. Don't care one iota. I've got a kid with a gift, and with what they're dealing with right now, I needed a Christmas miracle. And so I got it. And so I got to come home, hand deliver the computer, sat down for a second, and finally he smiles. Like it literally was like, thank you. Thank you. I've never been like a person that was, but at the same time, it was a literal miracle. So ending to that story, Carrie will not be in the chat for a while. She's not going to be in the background for a while, because she is taking care of a relative that is she's holding hands with the relative that is in the ICU. As for who it is, we prefer if we'll tell in the long run, or she can tell in the long run. But right now it's touch and go. So if we can get 2 Christmas miracles, that would be great. Because someone thinks that they're a cat and they have 9 lives. And unfortunately, that's not how the world works. Just like Scientology, it's not how the world works. But we're hoping beyond hoping beyond praying, and whatever we can do. I also got to have an amazing conversation with the child this morning. And the best that I can do is I'm sitting there right outside the ICU, and I've got my computer propped up on my legs because I just want to have a conversation with someone about Pokemon. And so she's showing me all her cards. Her mom is there, like, look at this card. What about this card? And we're having this great conversation. And obviously, so it's nothing creepy. The grandma, the mom, and the child were there, and we were just all having great conversations and filling each other in, and absolutely giving me a moment to help a parent understand Pokemon, so that way they don't think it's just some game. Sometimes their kids do collect. And if I could give that information to be like, hey, 20 years from now, you never know what your child is collecting now isn't going to be worth a fortune when they grow up. And if this is something that they love, basically the opposite of what I had. Everything I collected got taken from me. So it was like, oh, if I still had that, that one item or this comic, I had it in my hand. I treasured it, but unfortunately I don't have things from my childhood. So I want someone else to have something from their childhood, and I want them to have a better understanding of it. And if I can give them a better understanding and help bridge that gap between parents understanding what Pokemon is and parents, being there for their child, I'm all in. I am all in every time. I will pick up my phone. I don't care what time she calls. I will pick up my phone and help this parent out. I don't care. Violet, Violet L, nice to see you. Sending prayers to your family. Thank you so much. And we're just going to hope, because it dawned on me as I'm sleeping on the way home. And I do want to check in with everybody else, see how everybody's doing. Please throw that in the chat. If you have questions, I did star one. So before I go into the next thought, I should probably answer that. Geek Diva comment. The full saying is, God only gives me what I can handle, but why does he have such a good opinion of me? Oh, I didn't know that. My grandma said it the other way, a lot. Because whenever things were really bad, it was only gives you what you can handle, and you got this. It just reiterated, I can take it. So it definitely reiterated that. Am I breaking up? Is my connection bad? It says it's not. It says it's good. Summer, can you be a little bit more specific? I know we've got a little bit of a delay, but is me moving the mic closer a little better? I see it too. Could be the kids playing their games. Oh God. Yeah, that could be happening right now. If my internet is slow, I'm so sorry, everybody. This is literally the best I got. I got a kid happy. That's all that matters. And if we do have to cut this short, because it seems fine to me, but obviously I'm not seeing it from your end. So if you just let me know, we'll go from there and we'll play it by ear. Summer Savage comment. My translation of that is, God only gives you what you can handle. Evidently, God thinks I'm a badass. Right? Because right now, that is my thought. Like, I must be like me, Tarzan, you Jane. Like, I am Arceus. Okay. I must be on the verge of, no, I'm just kidding, everybody. But then I think about it and I'm like, you know what? Just because this happens to me doesn't mean that it's not happening to the person next to me, because in the rooms all around us in the ICU, people were losing their grandparent on Christmas Day. All around us. We got to hear people scream their last scream. We got to hear the bells, the whistles, and someone's family member didn't make it. So someone is going through a worse day, because at least ours is still trying, still having to be shocked to stay alive, but ours is still alive. So we just have to cross our fingers and pray that, it turns out better. We just have to hope that it turns out better, because it could have been, we could have been one of those families, Mary R, welcome to the chat. It's so nice to see you. I like welcoming everybody. That's what we do here. We like saying hello. We like talking, see how everything is doing. But realistically, I'm upfront and honest with what's going on in my life and where I stand with my dad. So does anybody have, how was your holiday? Did anybody have a chance to watch the part 1 or part 2 of the Christmas? Because I know I was asked for, we had the one in the morning, and that went great. It was a great place. Everybody was chit-chatting. Everybody's talking about good memories. Everybody had a safe space to be, so nobody was alone on Christmas. And then we did a second one, because I was emailed and messengered, and it literally was like, okay, let's do another one. Ask Carrie first, obviously. But I want to also create a safe space. And that is what my channel is. My channel is what I've gone through, what I've been through, what I've had to experience, what I've had to endure. And if I can get through it, anybody can get through it. If anybody's having a tough time, I will pick up that phone every single time, because I didn't have that when I was waking up from Scientology. I did not have someone standing behind me but Carrie, and that's a lot of burden for her, and I almost lost her because of it. So I also want to make this a mentally health safe area, as well as I'm also an addict. For those that are new, I am an addict and I'm an alcoholic. So I am clean, and I have done everything humanly possible to maintain being clean. And that includes writing in a journal, that includes cheering myself on every day, that it includes forcing myself to do the right thing for me. And by God, if I can give that to someone else, then I will do it every single day. And I'm also going to do one every single day no matter what, because I want to make as much noise as possible, because the more noise that I make, the more space that I give for people, guess what? Eventually they will let my dad go. Because right now we're trying the legal routes, we're trying every route that we can possibly do, and making the most noise possible seems like is the best route as of right now. And I'm going to do it on my terms, not anyone else's terms, just mine, just my terms. So let me see. Liz, I am to support you. Liz, I am to support you. I'm glad you're here to support me. Thank you so very much. Okay, Rhonda, I was there for both. It was amazing, warm and inviting. Good. I'm glad that I gave that to people. I'm glad that I gave people a safe space, because you know what? It is hard on holidays. Like, I don't have, besides you guys, I don't have an extended family. Like, I have Carrie's father that we're doing, that let me know what a real father should be. And that's it. Like, I have my mom, but my mom doesn't care or like me. So that makes it a little hard. So I don't have that outside influence. So I have you guys. And we have the family that we choose, not the family that chose us. All right. I know there was a question. I saw it. Geek Diva question. How can we help you make noise? Just keep on coming, keep on throwing into the chats, going afterwards into the comments. That's what we're doing. It's just making as much noise as possible. Smash that like, hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're listening and you have not yet subscribed, give me a chance. I promise I will be there for you just as you are there for me, because that is the promise that I made. And that is making noise, is doing the complete opposite of what I was raised in. Red, we love you, Liz. Thank you, Red. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Summer Savage, we need to tell all our coolest friends to join up and follow. Yeah, that'd be nice. Anybody can listen. Anybody can listen. I'm not going to judge anyone. This is a judgment-free zone. The only thing I ask, honestly, is that, hey, you please be respectful to others. If you're not respectful to others, they're going to say the word pineapple. And if they say the word pineapple, the moderators are going to head towards that area and make sure that that person's okay. Whether you're having a mental health crisis and you just need a friend to pick up the phone, that's what we do. That's what is promised with my chat. That is what is something that I desperately need. Okay, I saw pause for Andrea. Thank you so very much. Why is my mouth is dying? Pause for Andrea. Hi, Liz, already in bed, but listen as long as I can and listen to the replay tomorrow if necessary. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But we're all here for each other. We're all doing the best that we can in this crazy game called life. This game is literally about trying to survive, no matter what you've been through, whether you drank snake oil and started believing in the snake oil, or you didn't fall for snake oil and you just hit a rough patch. Nobody's life is perfect, but someone else's life out there is worse. And so if we can show compassion to everybody, then maybe the person that's life is worse can smile. Maybe they can get a little love and learn that they're loved and supported. And that way, again, I'd rather support someone and be here and answer a text message, answer an email. And, I'll throw my email up real quick because I'm not joking, everybody. I'll throw my email up real quick. Basically, what happens is you can email me if you feel like that, and I keep it confidential. This isn't story time. Now, if you say I can share, great, but I'm never going to share your name. That's up for you to say whether or not it was you. But at the same time, I would rather listen to you vent and talk to you about anything that is going wrong, or just be a friend on the other end of the line than find out I have to listen to a eulogy. Because trust me, I've been that person where my friends were about to listen to a eulogy. The love of my life was about to listen to my eulogy, and someone listened, and that I can offer. I'm not going to give opinions. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cheer you on, and I'm going to tell you how amazing you are. And I'm going to tell you, you know what? Maybe it's time to check in. Maybe it's time to show a little love to yourself and put you first. But you know what? You're more than welcome to always email me. I do reply. I do absolutely reply. Let me get rid of that so we can keep going, my friend. But please use it. I'm not joking. I didn't have someone to reach out to. And because I didn't have someone to reach out to, I had to rely on Carrie. I had to rely on the psychiatrist. I had to rely on the therapist. I had to rely on all of these things for me to actually work. And I didn't have anyone besides these three people. And you know what? It got to a point where I was like, I was so condensed that I just needed to stretch my wings. And then I reached out to more people, and the more people I reached out to, the more I started to feel better, like I was loved. I was capable of being loved. There was no reason for me to feel how I was feeling, like I'm not loved. So yeah. Jane Doe, hi Liz, you're amazing. Well, thank you so much, Jane Doe. But how is everybody? I did see that someone was not able to catch the first or second. You could have had family stuff going on, and you know what? That's okay. You could always catch it on the flip side. But just know that there's always going to be a space for people to be and people to enjoy themselves and have a good time and have a good chit chat. And, have a friendly area. That's what we all like to offer. I know that's what I needed. Geek Diva, I'm doing amazing, fine, and I'm going to see my family on Thursday. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're going to get to see your family. Hopefully everything goes amazing and you have an amazing day. All right. Joni, I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, that's not fun. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, but you know what? What's fun is the end of the dentist when everything's said and done and you can smile and make yourself feel better. That's because that's it for me. Obviously, I had some medical issues, had to get them pulled, and the fact that I can still smile gets me every day. Summer Savage, I have a job interview tomorrow. That's fantastic. I hope that it is a job that you really wanted, and I hope you get it. I really do. Pat, Joanne, that's my nightmare. I desperately need to go. And to the dentist, yes. I will be honest. The Scientology dentist, if you find out that person's a Scientology dentist, avoid. Because those of us that got the amazing pleasure of seeing some of these Scientology dentists, our teeth crumbled in our mouths. It was amazing. You go to chomp into a burrito, you're like, let's do it all sexy. Like you're just like, I'm starving. This is the best burrito ever. Yeah. And they just like you'd never brushed a day in your life. Okay. Sharon, I got home yesterday and watched the replay and the bonuses. There were other chats. Thank you. I love them both. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate that you watched them both, that you took the time, I appreciate every single person here. All right, everybody sending the love because that is what we do. We send love. We send support. We send compassion. We send what we needed in our time of need. And that's what I want to do. Is I send what we need in our time of need. Because if we can send that, then it's like, you know what? I'm changing the world one step at a time. I'm changing what I experienced one moment at a time. Because if I can make someone else's day, if I can make someone smile, then that's one more smile they gave today. if that's one more thing that made them happy today. And then before you know it, you're on that happy-go-lucky, skipping around, having a great time, or you're like Carrie and you're dancing in the middle of a shopping center, because the music's her jam, but obviously not right now because she's a little preoccupied. Um, Miss Sunrise Dawn, Liz, I'm praying for your family member and sending you and Carrie the biggest hugs possible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not that Helen. Hey, Liz. Hey, everyone. It's 4:30 Wednesday afternoon and raining so hard here. It's almost deafening. Wow. Wow. Like I've been in those type of rains. Not all of them, but I remember one in Georgia that scared the bejesus out of me. Jane Doe, Liz, I'm so great. 2 more days till my birthday. That's exciting. Me, I love my birthday because it's always bad, laugh out loud. And it's okay. I love it anyways. Best day of the year. Absolutely. And you know what? You'll come here and we will sing you happy birthday. And we will make sure that I can sing it like, dear Mr. President, happy birthday to you. I know that one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Oh, dang. Can't say Mr. President, but you know what I mean. And just smile. Have a good time. Right. Let's see, Pat. Oh, 12:30 here and going to bed with this playing. Good night, all. Well, good night, Pat. Have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming. I really do. Because trust me, this wasn't as easy. Summer Savage, got to go to bed. Love you all. I love you too. Have a great night. Good luck tomorrow. You got this. Remember, you're lucky to have the interview and they're lucky to have a chance to hire you. But don't be too cocky. You just got to smile and know that you are worth it. All right. Well, everybody, I know it's been a very short live, but I am exhausted. I don't see any other additional questions. I don't see any other additional comments. I want to thank you all for coming. I know it's a short one and I don't normally do them. I normally do roughly about an hour. But realistically, it has been a very hectic week for me. And I kind of want to go to bed because it is very late for me. And to be honest, we had a very, very rocky week. All right. Poet, I get here and it's over. Crap. You know what? I'm sorry, man. I wish I could. I don't see any other questions, concerned. I don't see anything else. So I am sorry. I wish I could. But, if you have any issues, if you need a friend, if you need someone to just correspond with you, if you need someone to talk to, please reach out, say Bob Ferris. I will answer. Please, if you ever feel happy, sad, if you feel low, please reach out, before anything crazy, just give me a second, give me an option, give me a chance to tell you how amazing you are. So thank you so very much. Please don't forget to smash the like. Please hit subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be nice to everybody in the comments. Don't forget to tip your waiter or waitress. And everybody, guess what? It's that time. So I get to say, I will race you to the chat, I will race you to the comments and hope to see you all there. Thank you so much.